Sergei Sakhankin, a senior fellow at the Jamestown Foundation, told Business Insider that the Ukrainian operations here in Syria may be part of some sort of tacit agreement between Western allies and Ukraine to battle Russian mercenaries in Africa and the Middle East, in exchange for certain military backing for Ukraine in its war against Russia. This scenario suggests that Ukrainian commandos have a kind of plausible deniability when it comes to their missions in the Golan Heights. Fighting Russia inside Syria might also grant Ukraine an asymmetrical warfare advantage. This is about economy of force. Movies and video games have us believing that special forces are only sent on the most dangerous secretive missions, and that a single operator is a one-man army who could hold back an entire assault. The reality is these elite forces will have more of an effect in a clandestine mission like this one than they would on the front lines. It's like how my old squad leader used to always call me a very special tool. He was, of course, saying that I'm good for specific missions, I think. But plans of these attacks are nothing new. A member on our Discord channel reached out to me and sent me a leaked, classified American intelligence analysis document. The documents have been widely reported on in the media, and I made sure anything I share here won't get me sent to prison, although I can't say the same for the guy who originally leaked it. The pages claim that Zelensky had ordered a halt, a cease of the plans to attack inside Syria way back in December of 2022. Apparently the plans were scuttled, partly because it would have been too complex of an operation to pull off at that point. The American intelligence analysis was written last year in 2023, and it outlines the possible ramifications of a Ukrainian special forces deployment inside Syria. The American intelligence analysis believed that this kind of development would be highly unlikely, because if it happened, it could lead to Russian forces responding by supporting attacks against US forces in Syria. It also stated that another reason this attack probably hadn't already happened is because the US government was pressuring Zelensky not to operate inside Syria. But it states that if the plans went forward, they would aim to inflict enough Russian casualties to force Russia to bring reinforcements that were fighting in Ukraine, and would likely start to target Russian-controlled oil infrastructure inside Syria with UAV strikes, similar to the kind of UAV strikes we've seen Ukraine do recently by hitting Russian oil refineries. Lieutenant General Kirilo Budilov said that he vowed to destroy Russian war criminals anywhere in the world, wherever they are. So it could be a morale move. Budilov is in charge of the intelligence agency, and he likely planned the strikes in Syria and Sudan.